Three candidates running for three different offices now speaking out tonight about the racist text messages they say they recently received while campaigning.
Our Emily Longnecker has that story tonight.
I'm Demetrice Hicks, running for state.
With the May primary just around the corner, Demetrice Hicks, who's running for a seat in the Indiana State Senate, is trying to reach as many potential voters as he can. Sometimes that's by knocking on doors like this.
You got my vote.
Other times it's by sending a mass text message like this one to thousands of voters, inviting them to a community forum.
If we're asking for your vote, we should be accessible to you as candidates.
But Hicks wasn't expecting one response he received recently to that community forum invite.
A particular response definitely was very hateful. Called us, Monica and myself, dumb.
Hicks says the campaign traced it back to the person responsible.
There's still racism in politics in 2026, and we have to do our part to push that back.
And they need to know that certain behaviors are simply not acceptable. So one is too many.
Monica White is running for Boone County Clerk.
I have a decade and a half of experience in human resources, strategic planning. I want to be weighted on that, not my skin tone.
Hicks and White aren't the only black candidates running for office to receive a text like this.
Shut up, you.
This is the text Claudette Peterson received after a recent text her campaign sent out to voters. Peterson is running for Pike Township trustee.
I was somewhat surprised. Pike has become a very diverse community overall.
But it's just very unfortunate that we're living in a time where this is still happening. And what we can't do is allow that negativity to stop us from getting out there, reaching out to people and trying to ask people for their support.
Democratic State Representative Cherish Pryor says she's never experienced being called a racial slur while campaigning or knocking on doors.
I have always made sure that I've had someone with me. But we can't let fear control our lives, and we can't allow that negativity to stop us from getting in front of people, knocking on doors, because quite frankly, the vast majority of Hoosiers and people don't feel like that.
These candidates agree, but felt it was important to speak out against what happened.
I think it's going to take the larger community to call those bad actors out, to shame that type of behavior, because there's no place for hatred or bigotry.
All we're trying to do is help people.
And what happened, they say, only makes them more committed to their races to try and do that. Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
The Greater Indianapolis NAACP issued a statement today saying that racial slur used has no place in our communities or in the future that we are building.